Hi guys and girls, this is Paulo from the West Australian 86 BRZ Club, and this video is to show you how to install VLAN headlights with the Illumo HID kit. You've probably watched a few YouTube videos already and been as frustrated as I am, the bulk of them being FRS videos, and not any that really kind of show end-to-end how to install these headlights with a HID kit. So I thought I'd just put a video together that shows step by step how to do everything that you need to do in Australia to wire this up to a Toyota 86. So mine's a 2013 GTS, so let's go. Alright, so you've opened up your VLANs, you've got them out of the box, and you've got this useless bit of paperwork that comes with it, doesn't really tell you to do anything. You've also got this harness. This harness is for the overly complicated FRS and you won't be needing it at all, so chuck that away. And I found cutting out the center foam insert from the box has made a very easy cradle to use. So there's a few things to do first. The very first thing to do is just unclip this white wire over here and clip it into this white wire here. And that piece of magic is how you get the DRLs to run. I don't know why it wasn't already done like that. Maybe it's something to do with the FRS, probably because of the overly complicated wiring. But once you've done that, you can plug it in and you'll have DRLs even without putting in a globe. So you've bought your kit from Illumo and you've got your Power 35 ballast and your Nova, I think it's a 2DS or D2S or something like that. You get some little installation tips telling you to wear gloves because touching the glass of the bulb will dramatically reduce the lifespan of the bulb, and you need to make sure they're seated correctly, and check polarity and so forth when you put it on. The ballast comes with a couple of wires, a mounting plate, and this is the ballast itself. Just mounted anywhere inside the engine bay, so I'll show you where I put mine. Just to make it easier, what I've done already on the other one was to mount it onto this bracket first. And I've also pre-applied a couple of double-sided tape strips from Repco, just that kind of stuff for mounting. It comes with a bolt as well, but I wasn't going to bolt mine on. Alright, and then you've got your bulb. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is unscrew here. Get this off. Alright, and then get out this ring or flange that needs to sit around the light bulb. So it's pretty easy, you've got to turn it. It just pops out. It's got a clip and a couple of notches that you'll need to line up on the bulb itself. Alright, so now that I'm about to touch, actually before I do that, pop out this rubber grommet. You won't be needing that because the bulb comes with its own. Then feed cabling through the hole till you get to the grommet. And then feed the grommet. There we go. Alright, so that's in. Just pop it, there we go. So that's all done. You can now put your gloves on. Really, I'm just going to put one glove on because you don't really even touch the bulb, to be honest. Alright, pop it open. Unscrew that. Remove that thing. And this bit here just goes like that. Okay, so it's in. You've got these notches on the flange, so you'll see a large notch there and a notch there. So you're going to go like that, and then once you click it shut, you'll see that it's actually still quite loose. That's okay, because once you put it in there, it's going to lock into place. So just gripping it by the bottom of the bulb, making sure that you keep those notches lined up. Flip it around a bit. Alright, so you've got your headlight. You're going to put the bottom wire, that white wire on the bottom of the bulb, sitting at about 4 o'clock. Put it into there. Yep, make sure your notches are still all nicely lined up, and mine's just moved, so I'm just going to put that back out. There we go. Putting it in there. About 4 o'clock. There we go. That's in, and then turn it. Once you turn it, it becomes kind of locked in place, and then when you look at it, it's nearly kind of vertical, the bulb alignment. Then what you're going to do is get rid of the glove now, take your blue wire, put it into your green, get your black wire into your black. Right, and that is now done. Pull the cables through a bit just to reduce the amount of cables in the housing, and then just give yourself a bit more room at the other end. Alright, tuck that away, put that back in. Alright, and you are now done. So, the next part is the ballast. Very simple. You've got two ends, they both just connect to these wires. So, get this one, click it in, get these two, and click them in. It's not fitting too good. There we go. Alright, and that is done for the wiring. You've now got two plugs left to plug into the car, and this white one here that just doesn't do anything. Alright, so let's move over to the car. Alright, first things first, when working with electricity, it's always better to be safe, so just disconnect your battery, and you're now ready to mount the VLAND. Now just the first thing, just make sure that I've Alright, so I just went and pre-peeled some of the double-sided tape off the back of the ballast because it's annoying to do when you're down underneath the car. Alright, so we're ready to mount. Alright, so the first thing to notice, and to make it easier, is that there's three small plastic tabs that you need to line up, and once you've lined those up, it'll sit in quite easily. So the first one's up the top here, It goes into this hole just here. Just slide that up there. There we go. There's another one just around here. This hole just here. So you just pull that up. There we go. And now we're in. So that's one there. And then there's a third one down here, which you'll probably see just there. Might be a bit hard with this angle, but if you basically just move it across a little bit, there we go. So now all three of those are flush. Everything's easier to kind of screw on, and you now know that it's all lined up correctly. So let's put that back there. So you just need your 2 screws and your little clip. One screw goes up here. Clip it in a second. One screw goes down the bottom here. Just tighten that up. Right, put in the last clip. And now the unit is secured. Alright, so really basic now, guys. There's really not much more to do. You've already wired up your DRL that we looked at just before. Hopefully you can still see in there. I might just zoom in a bit. Alright, so there's really just 2 things to plug in. You've got your 8-pin to 8-pin. Clicks in like that. You've then got this little triangular one, which down there. This little triangle one looks like that. Alright, that's it. You have now installed your VLAND with Illumo HID bulbs. So we'll just okay guys, the moment of truth. DRLs should be on. Sequentials. Lights. Low beam, high beam. That's it. The one thing I forgot to do on the last video was just show the mounting of the ballast. So that's just on with some automotive double-sided tape from Repco, same as what I used to put on the fender garnish. Yeah, and then same on the other side. And that is pretty much it, guys. So I don't know if I mentioned at the start that I've got no mechanical background, no electrical background. You know, I'm an IT guy, project management, project governance. The first time I've ever done anything like this with my car. It just shows how easy it is to do, like plug and play. Like I literally have no actual skills or training. I just watched a lot of YouTube videos and asked a lot of questions of people in the West Australian 86 BRZ community who are always full of great advice. That's it. I hope this has been useful. I think it probably will be, because now you won't have to watch like 50 fucking videos. You'll just be able to get it all in one place for an Australian build. All right, see you guys.